Hello, my friends, and welcome to another math video. All right, this week we are actually going to be working on counting coins. So we're going to be working on counting pennies, dimes, and nickels, which means we need to warm up our brains and practice counting by ones, twos, fives, and tens, because we are going to practice counting our money that way. But because I know counting with our number line, seeing it and saying it helps our brain remember it, let's go ahead and warm up our brains. Let's start at 0 and count by ones all the way to 20. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome. Now let's count down the number line like we're practicing our subtraction from 20 to 0. Ready? Starting at 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, now let's skip count by twos from 0 all the way to 50. Ready? Starting at 0. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Woo, that's a lot of counting, but you're amazing. Now what we're going to do is we are going to count by fives from 0 all the way to 100. Are you ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. All right, now we're going to start from 0, counting by tens all the way to 100. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So much counting, but it's amazing. All right, now that our brains are nice and warmed up, let's get to talking about our dimes, nickels, and pennies. So as a reminder, our dimes are small and silver. And on one side, let's see if we can get, on one side we have the heads. Oh dear. On the back side, it says United States of America, and it has, oh my goodness, my words are escaping me. All right, I found my words. So on the back side, so on the front, one more time, it's Franklin D. Roosevelt's head. I can see it, this little, what's all blurry? There we go. And on the back side, we have a torch, an olive branch, and an oak leaf. Those are important, but we're not going to talk about them today. You'll learn about that later in other school years, okay? But for right now, all I want you to remember is that dimes are small and silver, and they are worth 10 cents. So dimes are worth 10 cents. Say that with me. Dimes are worth 10 cents. And when we say 10 cents, this is what that looks like. I'm going to write it on a sticky. 10 cents. And when you see a C with a line through it, that means we're talking about cents, which is change or coins. Okay? Then let's talk about our nickels. On a nickel, it's also silver like a dime, but it's a little bit bigger. See the size of a dime versus a nickel? The dimes are much smaller. We have Thomas Jefferson on the front, which was one of our presidents. And on the back is actually one of his homes. Again, not important, just so you know what it looks like. But remember, a nickel with Thomas Jefferson's head is worth 5 cents. So we're going to write that down on a sticky. 5 cents. Okay. So every time we count a dime, we're going to count 10. Every time we count a nickel, we're going to count 5. Finally, let's bring over our pennies. And on our penny is Abraham Lincoln. Do we remember learning about him during our Heroes Week? Yep, he was our president who helped get rid of slavery. So we have Abraham Lincoln on the penny and a picture of the Lincoln Memorial. Can you see it? Okay. Again, not important. I just like to share information. But remember, our pennies are small and they are copper and they are worth 1 cent. So let's write that on a sticky note. 1 cent. So when we're counting pennies, we're going to count them by ones. When we count our nickels, we're going to count them by fives. And when we count our dimes, we count them by tens. Go ahead and practice that right now. Let's count out our pennies. Okay, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So how many cents do I have in my pennies? Good, I have 20 cents. I'm going to write that down, 20 cents. Okay, and let's count our nickels. Remember, we're going to count our nickels by 5, so count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So right here, today I am showing 65 cents in nickels. So I'm going to write that down. 65 cents. Finally, let's count our dimes. Are you ready? Count. And remember, we're counting by 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I have 80 cents in dimes. And that's what we're going to work on today in our boom card activity. Is you are going to practice counting pennies, nickels, and dimes and giving me the correct total. So let's switch over to the boom card activity and I'll show you what we're working on. Boom cards. So you're going to see this activity in your boom card library and it says counting coins. You're going to click on it. And it's going to ask you to count the coins. So down here, it also gives you information to help you remember that a penny is worth 1 cent. Ooh, hiccup, excuse me. Nickels are worth 5 cents. And dimes are worth 10 cents. It talks about quarters, but we haven't started talking about quarters yet, so you're going to ignore the quarters. So if we're going to count the coins, these are pennies. How much are we counting? Right, they're worth 1 cent. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to click the 3. Yes. Next one, it asks us to count the coins again. Again, we just see pennies, so we're just going to be counting by 1. What if I click the wrong total? What if I click the 4? Whoops. It says that is incorrect. Here is where I need you to give me your listening ears, everybody. Listening ears. If we choose the wrong answer, if we get the answer incorrect, it's okay. What I want you to do is keep trying until you get the correct answer. Boom cards are an opportunity to practice. So if you get the wrong answer, it's important to keep practicing until you find the right answer, because that is what is going to help our brains remember how to count the coins. Okay, my friends? And when you're all done, make sure you let me know in Seesaw. Sorry for that. I had to pause the video. So make sure you go back into Seesaw and tell me when you are all done. That way I know to come in and look at how you did to make sure that you were understanding all the things about counting coins. We're going to work on this throughout the week. We're going to do some more boom cards. We're going to do some work in our workbooks, but it's important that I know that you know how to count all the coins. All right, my friends, that's it for our math video today. If you have questions, if you're stuck, if you're like, Mrs. Sae-Wong, I just am not getting the hang of counting these coins, let me know so we can talk about it, okay? Other than that, we're all done with math. Head over onto your into Seesaw, click on the link for our boom card activity, count the coins, let me know when you're done, and I will see you adorable people later. Bye, friends.